let's go and beat the game. This is going to be the victory lap, which is kind of crazy, honestly. So we want to go to our Sandy friend there. Not get killed by this. You know what? No, I'm just kidding. I was going to say we should fly into the sun one more time, just for old time's sake. But let's not do that, and instead do what we came here to do. Not that, I mean, we have time, but if we technically use the time that we have to kill ourselves, it doesn't actually do anything valuable for what I'm trying to accomplish here. So, anyways, let's head to the Ash Twin, the Sandy boy, and wait for our opportunity to flash on to the Ash Twin project, and then you all know the rest. You all, I don't even need to say anything. You guys just know, right? Like, we know everything by now. We know and love everything. That's interesting. I don't remember that. But I'm actually curious to see if that signal changes when we get into the Dark Bramble, because, as you know, the Dark Bramble is very disorienting, etc., etc. So, we'll have to see about that. Whoops. No, we want to keep our... Let's see here. Freeze time. I want to just like stay on the map here and wait and see once our towers start popping up. We can start setting ourselves up for success here. It's actually just crazy how things have developed for us. It starts out with you knowing nothing and feeling afraid and sort of indifferent towards everything because you don't know what's going to kill you. You don't know what's going to give you what. And then out of nowhere, you gain this sort of like confidence, this mastery that is like, it feels fantastic when you start kind of figuring all the systems in the game. And like, who wouldn't want that, right? Like, who would shy away from that? But it looks like we're starting to get the towers. It just feels good. Like, how can you not love it? All right, so I want to actually move a bit laterally here because I'm worried about the sand picking us up. So we can take our time, as I know, but we obviously want to do it in a safe way that doesn't involve us getting picked up and thrown away like garbage. So we'll just wait for the bridges to pop up. Probably just another minute or two now, because obviously, you know, it takes a little bit of time, but that's okay. I almost want to get out and mess around, but there really isn't much to do. Not saying that as a bad thing, but we want to have our ship in the right spot. We want to waste as little time as possible, so if there's more to explore, to actually unlock, if there's more that we're going to need to do that's on a time-based sort of thing, we need to give ourselves as much window, as much cushion as possible. What's really nice is that we were able to mark said vessel. So that, I feel like, is a huge boon for our purposes of trying to do things in an efficient manner. We want to centralize ourselves just a little bit here. We're not getting any structures, any worthwhile structures, which is fine. It really shouldn't be long now, though, because the sand's already gone around, I would imagine, about once. So as you can see, we're still getting stuff here. It looks like actually the first tower is visible, so we should fly around and find said tower so we get a frame of reference. We know this guy's here. That actually might have been the tower that I was thinking of. Nope. Here we are. Okay, so this is not the one we want. Which actually makes me think that this is... We want to go back this way, because doesn't the sand go over our heads in this direction? Yeah, see, I remember. There's some things you just don't forget. Honestly, it still makes me nervous, the idea of breaking the loop. Because if you mess that up, like, that's just it, you know? We'll actually fly on the other side here. And stay clear of the sand as best as we can. Nope. We definitely don't want to... If we lose our ship, the whole thing is borked, for lack of a better word. So we don't want to do that. Actually, we ended up on the wrong side here, which is whatever. That's fine. I almost missed the idea of free flying with very low gravity. That was something that I didn't really get to do much in the Stranger, because the Stranger I think is like a 1.3, 1.4 times strength to gravity, so we miss out a little bit on the nice floaty movement of space, which, you know, take that how you will. Just have to remind ourselves to protect ourselves from the sand. Why do I feel like this is the wrong side? I feel like this is the right side, but for some reason I just don't feel confident. Maybe I always oriented myself the other way based on like the quickest route that I took and like the first things that pop up on the map. Totally could be possible. Sand's getting stronger. We'll sit here on the lookout since we have the time. Okay, the sand's gonna be coming from this way. No, it's gonna be coming from this way. That's just the sun. I'm crazy. I have to wait for our little library to pop up. And we can finally get to the Ash Twin. The ATP, baby! Alright, is this... Yes, our little cubby is opening. Beautiful. Okay, so we're safe. We're finally safe here. And just as excited. Just have to remember to wait that little extra second while the sand goes over. And our clock truly starts, I feel like, once we finally teleport. Right? I mean, that's kind of like where we're at, right? It's the only thing that makes sense. You don't start the clock until you're kind of like really in it. I also realized that I could probably sleep at a fire and like make this process go a little faster. But then again, why, right? Why? So now we go. Nothing looks different in here, and not that I expected it to. Not that I expected it to. Alright, so we want to open things up here. What a scary noise, you know? Okay. Go down. We'll do our fast transport here. Head back to the Ash Twin. Easy peasy. Ow. Easy peasy, right? Now where's our ship? Okay, it's alive. Our ship is alive. Important. Very. Okay. We'll do this. Do this. We want to plot out a route to the Dark Bramble. We will move and groove as we see fit. And not get hit by the sun, right? Those are the big thing. Those are the biggest things. Sun's far enough away. I feel like we're comfortable here doing some autopilot. Take forever to align the trajectory, which makes me a little bit nervous, but we're flying there at a pretty decent rate, so we'll be okay, I think. We're getting influenced a bit by the sun, but we'll get there. We're good. We're good. Okay. And we have our mark, and we remember how to get there. So it's just going to be a matter of time, as you know. Time is fine. I think that's the white hole station over there, potentially, or just like a star. No, it's going to be just like a star formation. We'll get ourselves a little closer before we break off. This is a place where the autopilot isn't going to kill us, which is Very nice, thankfully. And we can just head right for the orange light as opposed to any other light, because we know... Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. Whoa! Buddy. Alright, our thruster's all messed up, actually. So... Can I not drop this in here? Oh, that's concerning, actually. Wait, is it gonna land? No, if I screwed up, I'm gonna be really pissed off. Our thruster, we can't repair it. Oh my god, I'm pissed. I'm pissed off. That's so stupid. That's actually dumb, and it makes me mad. God damn it. Alright, well, whatever. That's what, like 5 minutes? No cuts. We will remain unedited. We will be fine. Alright, can we rest here? So it's off for like 5 minutes. 3, 4, 5. That's 5 seconds, right? Can we doze off for like, let's see. Yeah, let's doze off for like 2 minutes. Eh, 3 minutes. Alright. It's been a bit. It's been 3 minutes since I fell asleep. But that was a great power nap. I think Gabbro would be proud of us, don't you think? Alright. Let's see, can we mark... We still want to mark this boy here. And we want to go to... Did I wait too long with the 3 minutes? I'm not sure, but it's fine. Okay, I get it. I get what you're trying to do here. You're trying to make me do it the right way. But you have to understand, I don't want to do it the right way. I want to do it my way. Really? It's gonna... Let's get out of here. Ay. I don't think we lost much time. I think, if anything, we've exposed the tops of the towers. Yeah, we didn't really lose much time. So we actually got to put into practice something we wanted to do in a way, which makes things kind of cool for us. Right? That's my cope. That's the way I'm rationalizing my poor play. And you know what? That's all that matters. I didn't think I was approaching the Dark Bramble that fast, I guess. That's on me. That I will accept full responsibility for that egregious error. Egregious. But you know what? That's just like classic my playstyle, right? Like, we're ready to go, we're super happy, we've got everything planned out. The timer technically started, quote unquote, and look what we did. We botched it. But in a way, that's awesome. Because that's you know, I'm clearly just doing this because I'm going to miss everybody so dearly. No, I will miss everybody, but I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. Maybe I'll put a time code. No, you know what? No. I took a drink of water. Apologize if that made noise, but I am keen on everybody enjoying the journey as it was meant to be, uncut, unedited. I think the only editing I literally did was I put text on a screen on like episode 4 because my frames got all messed up and my audio cut. So that's where we were at with that. That's classic. That's like probably before we even knew what before we even got killed by a lamprey in the Dark Bramble, I think. Maybe. Maybe. That was before we had meditate, that's for sure. Glad to add a couple things to the death counter, though. That's been a bit. Here we go. All right. Things are looking straight. Not up, not down. We are just even-keeled, chilled. We cool. We cool. And we know the sand will be coming shortly. Just a matter of one total revolution of the planet. So we can just chill. Let things sink in. Think a little bit about what Selenum had to say. I like the idea of uncertainty, changeability, observability. Obviously, they weren't able to get to the eye, so it makes things really special when they ask us questions when we already have knowledge of it, and we can expound on that. You know, it's very unique in my opinion. So, sand should be getting close. My ship is alive. I expect it to be when I get out. Fingies crossed, of course. So let's hurry on up here. So we could probably wait 4 minutes if we wanted to do this correctly. Let's go. Alright. Good. This music is fantastic, by the way. There's just everything about this game is absolutely amazing. It makes me wonder, did I read all that text? I don't even know. I should, right? I should have. Don't lose it now. Making such great time. The anti-gravity is always so weird for me too. Nice little circle here. I like that. Oopsies. Go, 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 go. That was speedrun tech right there, if I have to say. That was good. That was clean. That's what we want. Alright, so let's get our fuel back. And head to where we're supposed to head. We'll go from the underside of the sun, once again, to maximize our potential for not dying. There we go. Line things up, and let's get out of here, man. We've got a date with none other than the vessel. I'm like always nervously excited when it comes to this sort of thing, because one thing and you know, apologize for a lot of things, of course, but if I don't catch the differences, if they're subtle, I'll do it in post, and like I'll go back and watch my final episode, which is probably what I should have done before I did this, to see exactly what everybody said. But I feel like I have a general gist in my head of what everyone should have said, and hopefully I'll catch the differences, and hopefully they're obvious enough for me. If not, then I'll comment on it in the description, and you know, if my audio isn't indicative of me noticing all the changes, I apologize. Lives are busy. I'm still kind of like mentally scrambled from my computer issues, so that's my excuse. There are no excuses, but that's my excuse, you know? You know? Alright, so we're going to head straight for what we know. Let's see, we'll get a good line up here before we do that. Perfect. Now we just know the secret here. So we can take our time, because we didn't spend about 3 minutes trying to decipher this signal. We can just float on. Float on. I love the muted tonality of the music as well. It's very nice. I want to give myself a little push. Shit. We gotta just go, I think. Nice. Alright, we're here. According to the game, there's more to explore, so... If that is actually the case, I'm very super interested. If not, that's okay. Let's land. Give ourselves a minute just to look around, because we have more than a minute here. It's just, what an amazing look of the ship itself just being caught in the bramble. I mean, it's a fantastic looking machine. Alright, let's head back over this way. I know it's more of a cursory glance that I gave things, but we also still have the element of time we're worried about, so... Head back this way where we know we can be. Where we know where we need to be. Alright, so... We know that this is the wrong way because this is the only way we can go. Let's travel this way just for a little bit. Yes, okay. I remember. I'm familiarizing myself with everything. Alright. We did that. I want to check this thing really fast. Yeah, okay, so this is them saying like, hey, like, you gotta get going, guys. We finally found it. But here we go, alright. No, we have to activate it first, right? Yes, we have to put in our launch. Thankfully, we have the coordinates here. The first one... Hello? That was weird. Second one... And then our third one. It's a very, like, ornate one, actually. I like this one a lot. There we go. That should be it. And we'll get going. Is this the way out? No, it's not. I'm crazy. We have to open the door, right? Is that the next thing we need to do? Yeah. Beautiful. It's all coming back. It's so nice to see that out in the distance like that. And it's eerie how quiet it is out here. Like, legit. I remember too that we lost our boy, our scout. It's very weird noises. It's, like I said, very unsettling, honestly. Start at the North Pole And now we're at the South Pole. Or we're walking towards the South Pole, I should say. Nice little tree in the distance there. God. Some quantum. Stay focused. God. It's not scary, right? Like, we know what's gonna happen. It's just like... It's all environment, man. I'm telling you. You all know. I don't need to tell you anything, really. Alright, so... As is tradition. Goodbye. Head ourselves out this way. We remember where to go, right? Wait. I do remember where to go. I do remember where to go, right? It's just like... There we go. Perfect. I'm so excited to see what changes. It's kind of interesting, too, that you have this... Not posthumous... I mean, I guess technically it's this posthumous history here. One of these photos revealed the existence of an invisible ring world inhabited by a species whose presence in our solar system predated even the Nomai. The species traveled from a nearby star system in search of the eye, but horrified by what they discovered, decided to block the eye signal so that no one else would ever find it. One individual, however, rebelled against it and was able to briefly release the signal back into space before being caught and imprisoned in solitude for his betrayal. So that's a different... That's definitely a change there. Very cool. Does it show it? You can't... No, there's no depiction of it. That's okay, though. We know all this. Check if anything's different up here. I don't think so. No. Okay. That's all good. I don't remember if we ever did that. That's pretty wild, actually. We get to see just how far away things are. Fly towards the stars. Ah! So pretty. See everything slowly go out is just awesome. Such a nice effect. Especially as the music comes to a head like this. Beautiful crescendo. It's our quantum. Anything yet? There's some quantum. Perfect. This is heavy breathing, man. It's also nice to get reminded of the ending a little bit as well. Whoopsies. I do want to roast it, man. Oh, no. I don't want to light it on fire. I want to make a nice golden brown one. If I can. Can't. It doesn't look it yet. That's looking a bit better. There we go. We did it. We cooked. Hey there. You hear music? Time to collect everyone. That's right, it's the instruments you collect. It like breaks down over time, doesn't it? Yeah. There it is. It's our boy Ryback. It's not quite time yet. Pretty sure we'll need the others for the next part. Well, you know, not everyone. No rush, take your time. Might not even exist here. True. No. What? 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 Oh man, that's freaking cool. Oh. Yo. Alright. Is one of them gonna be there? That is the coolest thing ever! When my kind found the eye and realized what it was capable of, they were terrified, but it was too difficult a truth. Like a light too bright to look upon directly, it burned them. What they could not unlearn was hidden away in darkness, obfuscated, then lost. They did not want to see their story end. My kind weren't always like this. We weren't always so afraid. I did what I could to set things right, yet I'm still of my kind, and you know now what they did. I cannot promise our fear won't stain your mind. And so, a choice. Are you certain you want to remember me? Join us. Let's see what happens. He's the curious one. Why can't he? I would love for him to be with us. I don't want to repeat my kinds of mistakes, but if you're willing to take the risk, then so am I. Is he going to play for us? Whoa. This fire, what a warm and beautiful light it makes. Go, find the others. What comes next cannot be done. Jesus. Ah, yes. Give me the jellies. I'm going to take my time and talk to everybody before I collect the other things. I'm so happy we got him. That's the coolest thing ever. Hatchling, you found me. Nice to have company around a campfire, isn't it? Go on, get the others. Yes, I will get the others. Was this Solanum? I was like hoping that the Don't they like... Yeah, don't they like... Oh, we have to go like this, right? Oh dear. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. All right. We kind of figured it out a little bit. A little bit. So cool, man. Even in this area, it's like every little thing is just flavor. And you earned it all. Hypothesis: everyone must be here before we can begin. Once they arrive, I believe we'll be ready for the next step. I'm glad you remembered me. Jesus. How could I forget you? Is this Chert? We'll go see Chert, I think. Crossold Bark. We gotta find him. Bring us back to that poem I had no idea about. Oh. It's just like... Did I loop? Sorry about that. There we go. We want to go this way. The Quiet Shade. It's actually very... not easy. Finding this one. It's like up in the tree, right? Yeah! This is Gabbro. This isn't Chert. Chert's the drummer. Of course he's up in the tree, dude. Dude's lazy. Where you at? My boy Gabbro. Hey, time, pal. So you're getting the band back together, huh? Go on, go find the others. I'll be here. You don't need me yet, but you will. Yeah, of course I will, dude. I need everybody, not just you. It would feel so empty if you don't have anyone here at the end. Like, that's crazy to think about, honestly. I can see his drums in the distance. Did I fuck up? You have to probably just fly to it, right? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, probably so. That's right. Of course it's that, because that's exactly how he observes the universe. Through his scout. Alrighty. We got our boy here. We got everybody. Shall I begin? Not yet. Take your time. I don't think there's anything left to go supernova. Let's actually have the prisoners started. I hadn't dared to hope that anyone would hear the signal, for how briefly I set it free, yet here we are. Are you ready for the final step? I waited this moment for so long. For so long. It's no trouble we wait a little longer. I just want to see what Selenium has to say. The conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Interesting. Feldspar. Okay. Jeez, that's so cool. Alright, I think we should, because this is off the back of the DLC, we should let him start. Then it's time. Time to send our spark out into the darkness. I forgot that everyone has to play. Whoopsies. And of course, we'll give the last honors to Selenium. Yes. The song is new to me, but I'm honored to be a part of it. tell you what, it's been really fun. I've got to help make something pretty cool, so I got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. It's the kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, you know? Probably should have talked to everybody, but that's okay. Everyone was probably just giving gratitude. What an end. It's so good. So good. And that's everything. Again, we go with the end credits. I don't think I will sit through it in its entirety, but I hope you enjoyed the cleanup sessions of Outer Wilds. It was a lot of fun making this game. It was a commitment. It was like 2 months of time. It was a blast. It was a blast. There was a lot of folly, a lot of fun, and tons of engagement. So I really have like nobody to thank other than all of you. It was very motivating to do everything. Thanks to everybody's participation, everyone's positive attitudes and all that. I know I've thanked everybody countless times, but I think one more thank you would suffice because it is the last like full-length episode, right? Like, unless I find something cool or whatever, it was really cool to do it all and see it all a second time, especially after the DLC. We had, of course, that little extra change, and I would say the changes were pretty obvious, right? Like, it was the little things that they added were super nice. Yeah, it was just absolutely excellent. The payoff was fantastic. Really have no complaints. It was worth the 15 extra hours or so to get that little bit, because the 15 hours along the way gave us a lot of fun, whether it be story or otherwise. So pretty darn cool. So there we go. We've gotten to the scroll. I can let the rest of the end credits play out, but I think signing out would be just fine here. So thanks again for coming to watch. Thanks for commenting, and thanks for stopping by. It was a lot of fun. This has been Duff King 56. See you if I see ya. Peace out.